to Denali last night, and we signed up for a discovery hike, what they call a disco hike, and that's going to be this morning. So we're trying to get ready. We got to catch the bus at 8:30. Is it 8:30, Sharon?
Yeah, I think we have to be down there at 8:20 though.
Okay. It's supposed to be about a 2.5 hour bus ride, and it's only like a 3-mile hike, but it's like bushwhacking and crossing streams, so it's a little more extreme than we're used to. Sharon's over here fretting about the weather. How's the weather going to be?
I'm looking right now. It looks like it's the chances of rain went down, so now it's down to like only a 40% chance of rain today. 66 for high. We'll see.
Okay, good. And then since we're dry camping, we're using the French press. I'm waiting for my coffee. 4 minutes. And then I get my coffee. This is what Molly likes to do. Stare at trees, hoping she'll see a squirrel. Unfortunately for her, we're in a national park and she doesn't get to go on the hike today. So we're giving her some time outside. It's a hurry. Always a race to try to make it places on time. Trying to get to the bus stop now by 8:20.
Feel a little weighted down.
Did you bring your breakfast?
Yeah, I did. I just haven't been hungry, so I'm hoping maybe I'll eat. Discovery.
Yes, Eastport Discovery.
Bush of ripe soapberries right there at the bus depot. So the bears are going to start heading towards the rivers. And they're not there, like I said, looking for fish.
Like the mountain is rocking.
Oh my gosh, best I've seen it all year.
Yeah.
Special order just for all of you.
It's so beautiful. 36.
36. All right. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How are you all doing?
Great.
Awesome. My name's Ranger Tina. I just wanted to hop on and give you a warm welcome on behalf of the National Park Service here at Denali National Park and Preserve.
The mountain is hanging in there for us. I'm going to show you everything I have in my pack so that you know what I'm taking with me out in, off trail. The plan is we're going to head through the brush. We're going to make our way over to the river. We're going to cross the river. And we're going to go up that nice bump in the rise right over there. So it's about 500-foot elevation gain, okay? Yeah. So basically, you are going to get wet.
What you doing, honey?
Putting repellent on my face or eating me.
Bad mosquitoes?
Yes.
Well, I'm wearing my gator thing, and I'm going to put some of that stuff on too. Denali National Park has one 90-mile-long road that allows people to get into and out of the park. But back in 2021, a landslide, called the Pretty Rocks landslide, forced the park road to be closed halfway in at mile 45. The National Park Service plans to build a bridge to allow the road to open back up, but it won't be ready until at least 2026. We hiked to the base of the slide, and here you can see the road that was washed away. When we first hit the road in February of 22, I went out and bought a whole ton of stuff. I didn't know what I would need. And one of the things I bought was a generator. We always go to full hookup campgrounds, so it actually didn't do any good. I'd started it a few times and was happy that it would still start. So today, we just got back from our hike at Denali, and it's running. Seems to be forming just fine. It's charging the batteries, and we can use any electrical stuff we want. So we'll see how it works. Our discovery hike that was led by the ranger yesterday wasn't as tough as we thought it was going to be. We weren't sure if we were going to do a hike today, but we decided to go ahead and do one, and we found the Savage Alpine Trail, which is supposed to be hard. A little over 4 miles, 1,400 feet of vertical gain. We're going to hike up and end up at the Savage River bus stop and take the shuttle back. Hopefully that works out well for us. You ready to do this, honey?
I am ready.
Okay.
4 or 5 miles yesterday? Just didn't seem like enough. Easy hiking along a riverbed.
Yeah.
So not a lot of bushwhacking.
Mostly got wet.
Yeah, I had to hike through a river, a cold river.
Yeah, well, we'll stay out of the water today.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get any of that. So.
This rock outcropping is supposedly the Savage that the river and the trail are named after. The first part of the hike is pretty steep. We're going straight up stairs pretty much, and I think most of the vertical gain happens
A lot of climbing
at the beginning when we're going up this big rock outcropping.
That was a bit of a climb. It was pretty steep, pretty narrow, stoned, and now we've got to go up that way. We're still climbing. You can see the trail goes diagonally up the mountain. We'll keep going up that way. So.
Sharon said we made it up those steps, and I thought we made it up the steps. Honey?
Yeah, well, didn't know, but there's more. Made it over the summit, and now we're coming back down on the other side. This is where we'd be able to see Denali if it was out. We're up by the top, having a seat on a rock, and the view behind us is just spectacular. This place is great. Catching our breath too.
Yeah, it's a long trudge up.
Yeah.
The hike up the Savage Alpine Trail today was a lot harder than we expected it to be. First couple miles were almost straight up, gained about 1,500 feet, and I'm pretty exhausted. It's the hardest hike we've done in a year, so we're not acclimated to this. And then after the hike, we went up and watched the sled dogs.
Everyone for the National Park Service's only working sled dog kennel. Before we get started, can I get a quick show of hands? Anyone here have a working dog? Anyone here? Oh, I saw one hand. Anyone here have a pet dog?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not putting your hands up. Raise your hand if you just know someone has a dog. She is, Ranger Julie. Waiting for command, waiting for the thumbs up. Looks like we have it. Some dogs run in circles, that's not good.
Puppies are sitting there.
Here we go.
How do you let a team of side dogs know they did a good job? Give them a round of dog paws.
Applause.
A broad, generic term as far as dog breeds go. But when most people hear the word husky, they're probably thinking of the Siberian husky with the cute little mask, the curly tail, and the blue eyes. We care about absolutely none of those features. We're going for physical characteristics. And so as far as the breed goes, these are all Alaskan Huskies. In particular, these are freight hauling Alaskan Huskies. This is where it gets confusing. As opposed to the racing Alaskan Husky. Most racing kennels prefer the racing Alaskan Husky. They are a little bit smaller. The smaller dogs can run faster, but they're usually running on a groomed trail, whereas we need to make our own trail. So let's examine some of those features that we like to look for. For starters, we like dogs that have big paws. This is Party, also known as Party Pants. She is the most zoomiest dog in the yard. Thank you, Party.
There she goes. There she goes.
You go home. She doesn't even want to saw her.
Dinner tonight, fired up a fire, some burgers, and then we'll have some leftover coals for s'mores after dinner. Sharon says she doesn't want any s'mores though. I'm gonna have a couple.